Hello, welcome. 2 week break. We're back with Disco Elysium. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Back to the best game ever, baby.
It will definitely be up there after all of this is over. It will definitely be up there for me. It has occupied my brain in some very strange ways that other games have not. Though I don't know if I expressed that quite properly during this playthrough, but trust me, it's doing things to my brain. Okay. Hello, Tuna's Captor. Hello, Kenny Lover. Hello, Doc. Hello, Izen. And that's everybody right now. Hello, everybody. Disking it up Elysium style, goated with the shivers. True. For a minute, I thought this was Minecraft musical now. I mean, it's close enough. I think out of the Homestuck OST, the music that most makes me think of Minecraft is Princess of Helium. That's a goated song.
Yes. Sorry we're late, everybody. I was Deltarunin.
Yeah, it's fine. Cap is also preparing a save file for the eventual drop. So yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty cool.
Yes. I failed at fighting Jevil, and so I just found a save file editor.
That's okay.
I cheated.
It's
I hope
okay.
Sans isn't mad at me.
A sedator.
Oh god. Dirty little cheater. That's like a line that I have completely forgotten about. Like it feels it's in the past, you know? Okay, let me just open the game. There you go. Disco time. Hi, Witcher. That's an unexpected visage. Hello.
Oh, hi. I would sure.
Do you know anything about the Disco Elysium? I don't think I've ever seen you mention it, so I'm not sure. No. My Hornet plushie fell.
In my defense, I'm just really bad
Oh, you cut off.
at doing it really bad.
Okay,
It was really bad.
cut off. I mean, it's fine.
I kept on getting hit.
I mean, me too.
I kept on like dying in like the first half of the fight. I kept on like making it past the first half of the fight and then running out of healing items and then dying. It was really frustrating. So I just gave up.
A certain level of skill-based gameplay is like not for everybody. That's not a big deal.
I played Hollow Knight all the way through.
Yeah.
I can do hard games. I'm just not good at bullet hells.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pantheons is the thing.
That's
I don't
also
have
what-
done.
Yeah. That's also, I mean, that's also what assist modes are there for in video games that have them, you know? Like, Celeste has a really good assist mode.
Like Rain World 2.
Right. It's not something that should be shamed. I see it way too often.
Yeah.
Literally the whole, like, you know, the origin, like, it's a funny phrase now, but kind of the origin of it was to make fun of people that's just, hey, it's simply an issue in skill, you know, and that was the end of the conversation. My computer is doing weird things right now. It doesn't want to... Okay, Discord, please react. I want to stream to my... the voices in my head. Oh! Hello, wait, is this stream still going, or did we disconnect? Because...
Hold on, let me see.
No, it's still Oh no, it's lagged.
Still going.
There's a big lag. Wait, no, is it... What?
The stream is
Okay,
still
never mind,
going.
never mind. It's fine. For some reason, this like the OBS got really freaky. Wait,
It got freaky?
yes. Did Disco Elysium crash? What happened? Hold on a second.
It looks like it crashed.
Okay, wouldn't be the first time, but that's weird. Put on the music for a bit more. Task manage. Yeah. Disco Elysium is nowhere to be seen. Oh, that's strange.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh. Click play again. Okay. Maybe I'm just gonna stream once it loads fully. Still going? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you would know about assist modes, SZ, auto aim, and ultra kill craft 220. Look!
This is true.
It doesn't.
This
It
is
doesn't.
true.
They don't count it as major assists, so I'm using it. People said.
It still works.
People told me it still counts to the scoring thing. People told me that it's like a worse experience. I feel much better with with the auto aim. It's fine.
It can happen that it just aims at stuff that you don't want to aim at.
Yes, I haven't
But
had
that's
that issue.
why
I have not had that issue.
That's mainly why it's...
Game uninstalls itself live on stream. Yeah. Something that, I don't know, Deltarune would do. Okay. Disco. We have to see man on balcony, I think. Yes. Purple man. With cigarette. That's what we need to do.
Oh yeah.
Well, I
We
mean,
need to get those smokes.
it is not quite the time yet, because it's supposed to be 21 like, you know, 21 on the clock. But I don't know.
The Discord stream is paused.
Don't know why it
paused.
Don't know why it would be. Hold on.
Just restart it.
Yeah. Oh. There is an option to save clips on Discord streams specifically? What? That's new.
It's been a thing for a long time.
Yeah, that has been a thing.
Never used it.
Me neither.
It works now.
This music slaps.
It does. It's like a... It's like a fuller version of a previous song. I don't remember it being this full.
It's it's the same as like the morning. Like it's the same as the Whirling in Rags morning, but it's like more bouncy
Right.
and dancey.
I didn't remember it last night, but I guess that makes sense, yeah. Okay, we already asked everybody about our musical prowess, so let's just go out.
Damn banger.
Okay, yeah, okay. Actually, okay, do you think we could do that before going to the smoker, this?
Yeah, I think so.
Is there enough time?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. It said 21, the 100 that you need to.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so yeah, I think you'll be fine.
Okay. Let's go talk to class, yeah. Quick save.
Once again.
First time since the beginning of the game, also.
You need the stop from the music downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not her door.
Oh right, yeah, this is Kim. Actually, hold on a second. Can we even enter this place or like? Okay, weird. We haven't paid rent.
Yes, you can enter your own room.
I mean, well, it is our own room, but we don't have the. We shouldn't be able to right now, right? We haven't paid.
After 9 p.m. you can't
Oh,
enter.
right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. Sure.
The door is closed.
Okay, I am a little scared that our previous insistence on being let in would make her hesitant in this situation. So I hope that doesn't happen, but I am a little scared of that.
Who is it?
Okay. A woman's
Just
voice.
tell her you were high.
Sure. A woman's voice answers, muffled by the door.
This is the police. Can we come in?
This is really funny considering the talk we had at the beginning of the game. Like, good morning, officer. Am I an officer?
Come on out. The door is open.
She
I'm
shouts.
drying my hair.
Alright.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere.
Mm.
You could snoop around before going up.
Okay, so that it would seem then that this apartment has... It's just bigger. It has like a bit more like that. Also, it would have that access to that rooftop area. Alright then.
Yeah, well, you always see her smoking on the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Oh, that's cool. Like a previous wall integrated into this building. I like the look of that.
Mm.
Hello. Hotel bill calculations. Looks like she's had an extended stay. Okay.
Yeah,
Nothing-
we know that she's
Yeah.
been here for, I think they said like a month, a couple
Yeah.
months.
Piles of dirty clothes. A woman's. Yeah.
Is it me or is there a stream delay?
It seems fine to me.
Maybe it re-entered the stream. It's good, the background music, that too. Wait a minute, so was the door open all this time, or... I guess it's just like retroactively telling us, hey, she opened it this time before drying up her hair over there, you know? I don't know. Or maybe it was just the case that I never pressed the button to enter her place, which that might have been also an option that I just never took because I felt weird about it. You see the yard below. The corpse is no longer there.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
I mean, I'm sure it won't be bad. Let's just go for the completionist stuff here.
It's been used quite a lot, but not for scrubbing blood off towels or anything else interesting, it seems.
Thanks, perception? We needed 12 for that, okay.
It's clean of chemical odors too. Just some dried toothpaste on the handle.
Okay, so
Wow, you got
we needed
the
a
legendary
14
trope.
perception to just say this toothbrush has been used for regular purposes.
This toothbrush belongs to someone who doesn't give a damn about her teeth.
Ooh, okay. Look at the medications.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves, sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
Acetylic acid, and APAP. I don't know what those are. Quite the collection in here. Okay, yeah, sure.
Anything of note?
He asks in a lowered voice. Right. Search the bottles.
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Nacra.
What's Nacra?
An opioid receptor antagonist. It's used for diamorphine overdoses.
Ooh. Okay. But I'm assuming it's like, I don't know, prescribed, like it's not like when you overdose on magnesium, I'm assuming. Search the pill sheets.
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gottwaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
Thanks for telling me. Electrochemistry medium 10. Is there something more interesting in here? +1 chemical hangover. Okay. +1 magnetic dice set. Ooh, okay. You know what? This is such a minor thing, it seems. I'm just gonna say a quick save right now anyway.
This medicine cabinet is stocked a bright orange bottle with peptide stamped on it. In sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
What's so exciting about this orange bottle? Whenever electrochemistry is excited about anything, I'm concerned.
It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for.
Oh.
They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological disorders. But what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed.
Trucker speed, okay. Lieutenant, I also see a brand called Peptide. Interfacing medium. Take it in secret. No! -1 sweaty hands. Okay. Just
Sweaty
take it in
hands.
plain sight. No! Lieutenant, I see a brand called Peptide.
Preptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
Okay.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy.
No, bye.
No, screw you.
All your theories are wrong. Goodbye. Okay. That's it in the bathroom, seemingly. Oh. This room has sad all over it. Reminds you of your own. Does it? I don't really feel it. If you say so. Let me look at the
I can
chat.
kind of see it.
What the fuck? What the
What? Huh? I wasn't looking at the screen. I wasn't looking at the screen. This is the second time this is happening. Okay. Sure. You know what? We're gonna leave him like this for a bit. Hold on. I'm looking at the chat. Hello, Betty. Have I missed anything? Well, major things are. I suppose that we have actually finally played like karaoke to the sad song at the Whirling, which was nice. And I guess the other thing is we finally established authority over the Hardy Boys, or at least Titus Hardy himself, and he told us about the fact that this person that was assaulted by the man that they killed was our neighbor here, Classier. So that's what we're investigating right now, and that's kind of that's pretty much it. That's the most major things, I suppose. And yes, hello, JG Enigma as well. Speed, spinning right now around. Yeah, right now, maybe right round. Yeah. I think the sad comes from the blank grey wall. That, you know what, maybe. But I think if empathy said that, I'm assuming, it would probably be more less. Well, okay, if it was okay, depending on which skill said that. If it was Inland Empire, it would be about the walls. If it was empathy, it would be about the generally how the room scheme seems to have been used by the inhabitor of it. You know.
Well, you only got that thought as soon as you came out of the bathroom after looking at her extensive array of drugs.
That's true. I actually
think-
didn't connect that. Yeah, I actually didn't connect that. So you're correct.
Yes. So And again, it also could be just Harry projecting. Like it's not
Yeah.
it's not always objective.
Yeah. Absolutely, yes.
Skills comment on things.
We were worried
yeah.
of that whenever we were picking our skills. That if a skill gets high enough, you have like this and this and that. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go up. Oh. You feel someone watching you behind a glass door. A woman. Ooh. Oh, that looks cozy. It's very cool. The bed has been hastily made. Oh, another door here.
Yeah, buildings tend to have those.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, where would this one lead? Okay, well, we're gonna have the chance to find out. The smell of cigarette smoke in the air. Menthol. Sorry, menthol. All right. Hello. Sorry, classy. I have bubbles to interact with. Cold coffee and an ashtray that looks like a hedgehog. Okay. Cool though. Oh, it's snowing. If it's still snowing after this, we should really quickly run over to the one place that told us to come back when it's snowing. Actually, don't we have?
Oh yeah.
Don't we have time travel? Hold on a second. No, not time travel. Fast travel. I thought we did, right? Hold on.
Time travel.
No, we don't. Weird. I thought it was something that at some point was established, but I don't know. Look, a handful of dried white wildflowers.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air.
Okay. Hand-eye coordination, medium 10. Move your hand, fast! Discard chance. Oh no, it's only a one chance thing, okay.
You catch a single white flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind. It's a maybell.
Oh.
The young woman looks at the maybell in your hand. Just a glance, then takes a drag of her cigarette. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod.
Oh wow. Oh, let's see it. Oh, interact. This is the wildflower you caught. One of a bouquet of miyugwents, I don't know how to say that you found on the whirling roof. It's shedding its petals quickly in your pocket. Oh. Such a vibe. Like for... listen to that music too. This is some like Little Inferno vibes. If only because of the snow. Right, cool. Let's leave the interacting with the wildflower for later, maybe. Unless it's something that I should do now, considering that it was like a a thing of like, oh, discard chance. Cap.
You can do either.
Okay, I just want to have enough time to go to the smoker.
You will.
6 crumbling petals rest on your palm. They're white, a bell-shaped crown.
What's this, Kim?
This is the Insulindian lily, called Maybells or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
Oh. Who pins them? Which side? Does this flower blossom in early spring? Is it a coincidence it being on the roof? Very well, put the flower back in your pocket. I guess we can ask all of these.
The revolutionaries, so the communers and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army, so it held meaning for the kingsmen too. It's about girls and boys more than sides. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths,
Wow.
then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption.
Oh,
It's a symbol of the civil war.
interesting. See, there is some like weird echoey noises from somebody. Oh, that's Cap right now. It's okay. Just remember when you wanna, say something to unmute, because, yeah, I forgot about that kind of thing sometimes. Does this flower blossom in early spring?
Yes, but not this early, not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved.
He observed the petals. Wow, so why is it like just outside in the snow? Is it a coincidence it being on the roof?
Maybe, maybe not. We'll see.
He makes a note in his little notebook. We'll see. Very well.
The
Okay.
petals feel dry and fragile in your hand. Water flows under the channel bridge. dark water.
Ooh.
You rub your sides for warmth, but there is none.
Oh, stop snowing. Blow on your fingers.
Inland, above the Martinez distributary, the channel that brought wastewater from the silk mills of Jamrock, and then dead bodies during the war.
We heard about the dead bodies in the water.
The wrinkled fingers of an old man crush flower petals, then sprinkle them in the stream like white salt.
Ooh. That's quite an image. Especially considering what we just learned. Alright then. Let's quick save again. Hello.
Welcome to the roof.
The young woman has a cigarette in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other.
Her hair
Question.
is still slick from the shower.
Yes, sad?
Can you change the Discord stream resolution to 720? Because
Okay.
it's at 1440p.
I'll see if...
Oh yeah, because when you have Nitro, you gain the option to stream at higher qualities, and it always defaults to the highest.
Oh, okay. So 720. Yeah, okay. Cause this Discord has had that like 1 week of free Nitro thing. So yeah.
Yeah, because for the anniversary, it just gave it to everyone.
Yeah, okay. Before we properly start, let me take one last look here. Maybe winning isn't good. Spain! Yeah, okay. That look like just look like war papers were torn off long ago. Let's go gambling. Yeah, okay. Going from a shower straight into into snowing weather is crazy. That's true. I mean, she dried her hair. It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice view you've got here. Is there a cleaning lady? I think I need one. Proceed politely. No time for pleasantries. We have questions for you. Proceed in a rush. Okay, nice view you've got here.
It's much nicer now.
Her eyes wander north, toward the yard. Ooh. This probably would have been different dialogue if the body hadn't been gone yet.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man.
You mentioned a cleaning lady. I think I need one. Proceed.
Oh yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Okay, man. It's not that bad.
I think it is.
It has. Disco Infernum. Hell, you know not of which you speak. There are vortices of dark energy present, but not to hell, to another place, a third place, much different from our world. No, I just trashed the place. Disco Infernum is really funny, but I wanna say 4.
Of course you will say 4.
What would you say, Aspie?
1.
It has. Okay, man.
Yeah, I'll
A
say
third
1
place? Interesting. That's probably why the cleaning lady quit.
She takes a sip of coffee.
Bro.
I am Kim Kitsuragi. I am a detective from Precinct 57. I see you've already met my colleague.
The lieutenant steps in.
This does not come as good news to him.
Right.
Have I ever? Have you grown accustomed to your role as a police officer?
Right. He was like, basically the first person we've ever told about, our weird memory thing. Once a cop, always a cop. I have very little idea of what I'm doing. That is unimportant to the case at hand. I'm gonna say 2.
You're doing just fine. After all, your path has led you back to me.
Huh.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
He looks down at the... It's interesting that he said have asked us to talk to you, because they were, in fact, very adamant about not letting us know So,
Huh. I see.
She takes a pensive drag of her menthol cigarette.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
Alright, thanks suggestion. What is your name, miss, for the record? Nice room you've got here. They all tell us you've been through something difficult. What is this wildflower? Show her the flower. I notice your room is close to mine. I have a personal question. Oh, if we've ever... I think that's the personal question. Okay, I think I want to ask about the flower.
She looks at the dried petals in your palm, then lightly touches one with her fingernail. Chipped white polish covers the nail. It's long and sharp, like a mini dagger. The petal crumbles on contact.
I love... Like, it has the courage to, you know, spend time on describing even the littlest things. It's really nice. I know I keep mentioning it, but yeah.
Pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style?
What's Sambo? Why was it here? Sudden change of topic!
Go!
Exclaiming! What's Sambo?
A martial art, sir. Is that it?
She raises an eyebrow.
Samurai boxing, or Sambo, graceful martial arts stuff. Sambo style implies stealth and cool.
Yes, why was it there?
Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know, officer. Because of the wind?
Alright then. What's your name, miss, for the record?
Clausier Amandou.
And where do you come from? How old are you? What do you do, miss? What's your specialization? Could we take a look at your passport, please? Thank you, that's it for the record. Like how we end with the for the record. Sure, let's just ask all of these. Why not?
Vredefort, Republic of Oranje.
Oh. What is Oranje? I mean, I'm pretty sure we've been told at some point, so I don't want to... Well, okay, no, she knows we are lost already, so you know what? I don't think there is any harm here.
A bad memory, officer.
Understood, miss.
It's the past. People can't go back to the past.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
She takes a drag. What do you do, miss? What is your specialization?
Something stupid.
What's that?
Oranese lit.
Oranese lit?
Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
What's it about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are... Only the name of the nation changes.
That, you know, as somebody that has had a lot of interactions with patriotic poetry, yes.
If that's true, then Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove.
Oranese lit. What do you do with it?
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
How do you make money then? Money is very important. Show her some money. just freaking show her a stack, okay.
Show her a stack of money.
I was gonna ask, but you know, this seems very rude. I'm just gonna say cool.
It's not very cool, but what can you do?
Could we take another look at your passport, please? Oh wait, not another, just in general. I mean, it might, you know, we're investigating, so it will help.
I'm afraid you can't, officer.
I won't fight with that.
Why is that?
Because
Okay,
it's buried
well.
in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
Oh. Huh.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river.
That's... okay, something, I presume, area-specific, and that is extremely interesting, okay. I'm pretty sure I have the legal right to demand your passport. You... Dude, what sense does it make to ask that when she does... Okay. How do I know you've told us...
She already said.
How do I know you've told us your real name? Okay, I don't know. I guess I'll do 2.
If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Clausia Mondu. It's a weird name.
I don't know. Okay then.
Okie dokie.
It's not weird.
If any of this made her nervous, it certainly doesn't show in her expression or her movements.
Okie dokie.
I want to move on, right? To be polite, but my heart yearns for showing her the money. It sounds really funny. What do you think, Cap?
Do the whimsy in your heart.
Alright.
Nothing. Cool. I've made more money by just being than I have with Rani's lit.
She looks at the black note in your hand. Oh, black note. Interesting. So that's, I think, the first time we have an actual description of what's banknote in English? Paper money, you know, whatever. A bill. There we go.
Bill, yeah.
Being what?
Many
A check?
things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary,
Ooh.
Miss Oranje 37.
She smiles.
It's the world's most tired smile.
Okay. I think I'll leave it there.
The record. So official.
Nice room we've got here.
Yeah. It's pretty deluxe.
What are you doing here in the whirling in rags? Look around. Hate to say it, but you've got sad all over the place. Ah, ever so blunt, Harry. You have quite the collection of prescription drugs down there. I have another question for you. What are you doing here in the whirling in rags?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
Here in the whirling.
Because it's the funkiest building in Martinez. And because all the other buildings are bombed to hell.
That's true. I wanna. Okay.
How long?
About 4 months. Here in the Whirling,
Martinez?
I heard this is where the washed-up disco has-beens go.
I'm see, you know.
Yeah.
You came to the right place. You're too young to call yourself a disco has-been. No, this is Sassy Town. It's where the future of dance lies.
Sassy Town.
God, I want to say all of these so bad. I'm gonna say 1.
She looks at you and nods.
Okay.
I'm
Once again.
I heard this is where the washed-up disco.
Sassy
If
Town.
you say so, officer. If you say so.
Oh, she laughed. Okay.
I'm win.
How long?
About 4 months.
One
Here, I always wanted to see the only city in the world in the worst time of the year. It's a tourist thing.
Only city in the world. Okay, Hallow Nest. You've got sad all over the place. You know, it's an. Oh
shit!
It's
Sorry.
okay. It's okay. I've made different like weirder noises into the mic previously. Hate to say it, but you've got sad all over the place. It's like a really, I don't even know how to describe this, but you know, I want to. I want to say it.
Yeah, I've contaminated it pretty bad.
She draws out the vowel. Is that why you're out here?
The contamination spreads from room to room. First, I escaped upstairs. The sad got that too. Then I found the handle for the summer door.
Huh. What exactly is the nature of this contamination?
For me, it's a mix of me with a lack of cleaning services. How about you? Talk around the establishment is, you have an industrial sad spill in there.
She taps the roof with her heel.
Somewhere below, military-grade sand is dripping off the walls. You should say the first thing. It's honest. It will lead to introspection.
You should say the first thing. Let's see. Something is bad, pointed to your head, in my head, in the past. For me, it's alcoholism, miss. I don't know what is. Okay, interesting. So this first thing is something that is enabled by us having 12 Inland Empire on this check. Okay. Cool. Let's do it.
That's where it always comes from, isn't it? From the head. and from the past.
It's a feeling. White and filled with doom. Gaseous. Invisible. Deadly. It's everywhere.
Sounds like an advanced form of what I've got, with a bit of old love sprinkled on top.
Doesn't feel like love at all. Probably, yeah. Nod. Anyway. I'll say 1.
Are you sure? Love is terror.
Breathes in a large billow of menthol-infused smoke, savors it, and then lets it out slowly. You have quite the collection of okay, that's... Okay, cool. You have quite the collection of prescription drugs down there.
Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it.
She says without any discernible irony.
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her.
Really? Why? I mean, if everything was prescribed, like if everything is... What? Why exactly?
I mean, you don't have to listen to authority.
Yeah.
Authority is just trying to maintain authority
Right.
by reprimanding someone for
Narcomania is...
anything.
Narcomania is nothing to... I guess that also makes sense if Kuno has all of that, you know, on his person. It was quite impressive. How did you amass such a hoard?
With money, sir. It's not exactly the NT-star size caboodle I intend for it to be one day, but it's getting there.
There is also the thing of, like, you know, if you call somebody that has been smoking, that if you just tell them verbatim, it's a serious thing. You shouldn't do it. You know, they're gonna be like, yeah, no crap. I know that already. So it's not very useful to say that. The collection includes Nacra, an opioid antagonist. You seem to have, among other things, Preptide. That's all as far as it goes then. I guess I can say both of these.
Comes in handy when you've done too many opioids.
Is that something that happens to you often, miss?
His tone isn't aggressive, just inquisitive.
Better safe than sorry.
She takes a drag and smiles. Okay. You seem to have, among other things, Preptide.
Oh, yes. One of my favorites. It cures many ailments.
Like what?
Like not being able to stay up for 36 hours. Not being happy.
Oh.
It cures those ailments.
Oh.
It's just a mirrored speed molecule, basically.
No. That's as far as it goes, then.
Very funky.
She takes a drag, looking at you straight in the eye. Alright then, I have other questions for you.
Okay.
I like how each one that in each drag of the cigarette that's, you know, actually voiced has like a different cadence to it. Like the voice actress did that really well. She takes a pensive drag of her cigarette.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
Okay. Yeah, I think, yeah, this is just coming back to that series of dialogues, so yeah, let's do this now. They tell us you've been through something difficult.
Something difficult?
She,
I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
She raised her eyebrows. Were you sexually assaulted, miss? Have you been raped? Forget about it. I don't wanna talk about... okay. So, truth be told, I've never been properly, like, knowledgeable about how to approach these topics, like, even IRL, just even thinking about it all, right? My instinct is to say sexually assaulted instead of jumping to the R word, right? But I don't know if that's, like, a correct thing, a good thing, I don't know. This is the thing that I'm gonna go for because that's what my gut is telling me, right?
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
Okay. Well, there we go. So,
Yeah,
she didn't appreciate the dancing around the word. So...
Yeah,
okay.
Pretty much.
She takes a quick drag, unperturbed.
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
It's
late in the evening.
Yeah, like, huh?
Nearly 9
It's 8 p.m.
Yeah.
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
Interesting. Actually, it's
I
eating
got
me. But what does that mean? Where you... Okay, I really want to say this. I'm sorry.
Is it?
Squinting, she takes a look around. The sun sets in the sea. Long shadows pass over the plaza below.
It is evening.
Oh.
Time flies, man.
Oh, she actually didn't notice. Okay, I didn't expect that to be the case. She looks into her coffee cup. So were you? So you weren't? No, I'm just gonna ask, so were you?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
She draws out the word. Out the person that was... Huh.
By him, she must mean the victim.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
She searches for the word, then shrugs.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
Huh. So... It was... So it wasn't the case? They just made it up to say more bad things about the person they killed?
Well, I guess you'll have to find out.
Yeah, but that is...
God.
That was like not anywhere near any of my suspicions. Okay. Titus asked you to spice things up for us? Are you sure you weren't... Did that happen between you and the...
You probably can ask all of those.
Okay, well, yeah, no, we can. I'm just a little... I don't know. I'm thinking
I
about,
get
like,
it.
what exactly... I don't... I'm just thinking about Titus. It's... Never mind. Let's just ask, let's just ask all of these in order. There isn't really any reason not to, I don't think.
Pretty
Oh,
much.
I get it.
She cradles her coffee cup in both hands.
Warming them.
Are you sure you were? Okay.
I'm 89% sure.
8? So not entirely
99%.
sure. Does that mean you're 11% not sure? Got it. 89% is good enough. Moving on. 2.
You know how it is.
Oh, you mean like being under the influence of some substance?
Do you?
Do I? Actually, I don't. How is it then? Do I?
Maybe you don't.
She flicks a bit of ash away. The ash lands on her jumpsuit. She brushes it off.
There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales. Easy to see now that you're closer.
Actually, the 89%, is that about not the actual act of, you know, sex, but is it like about what the dynamic? Is it that they did have intercourse, but she wouldn't consider it rape? Is that the case? Because I'm not sure what she could mean about the 89%.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here.
Okay then. No one deserves sexual assault as a serious matter. I need a serious statement from you. It sounds like something happened and you don't want to acknowledge it. Lieutenant, I don't know what to say about this. I mean, honestly, I would go to Kim in this situation. I'm gonna go to Kim.
I'm sorry, miss, but we need a definite statement.
Let me make this 100% clear then, officers. I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be this flippant if I had been?
I mean, I don't know. What did happen between you and the victim?
We partied.
Wait, partied? Where have I heard that before? You mean like a birthday party? What kind of partying? Point to your bloated face. The kind I do? I don't get it. What do you mean by partied? I'm gonna do 3.
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Oh. No one parties harder than me. Harder than this? Keep pointing to your face. I didn't know it was physically possible. The whimsy. You know what? The whimsy.
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
That you. Okay, I'll just move. I'll just move. She takes a long drag.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
I just want to say also, I will catch up with everything in chat. It's just a little hard to, you know, switch the mood there between reading chat and this.
What else?
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect.
That's a lot, okay.
Making you drink harder.
Okay.
And then drinking harder makes you do more speed.
Okay.
It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Lovers, were feelings involved? I'm gonna say 2.
A little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them.
Right. So, my suspicion kind of confirmed it happened, but she wouldn't consider it. You know what we're asking her about. Okay.
How did you two meet?
The lieutenant's voice is quiet, calm.
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
She taps on the roof with her 10-centimeter heel.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
It must have been hard for you, point to the yard, seeing him there. Okay.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Well, that's something we share then. She says bitterly.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant.
Okay. Pain threshold for cringe? That's... Okay, interesting.
Pain threshold for
He
cringe.
takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Jackpot.
The call reporting the hanging? That was you?
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Alright then. That's something that's been on the table for a while. Interesting.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss.
Before we go on, if it's snitching, then why do it? The caller's voice was disguised. I'm gonna do 1.
Because I couldn't handle it anymore.
Okay.
None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. Then they started stripping him.
After the hanging. Okay. She takes a drag, her voice thick with disgust. Okay. Okay, I see.
Tearing off his armor. Demeaning him. Throwing rocks at him.
The caller's voice was disguised.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it how?
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
You were right to suspect there might be foul play involved with the broken phone line.
And in the process, you broke the landline downstairs.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
She looks into her coffee.
Still, that's pretty clever tampering. Simple and clever. Crossing the lines like that.
Seems like you had some idea. That was nifty.
Thanks.
She manages a smile. Why go through all the trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the Union was listening in.
Right.
Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Right. And clearly are capable of a lot around here.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
Okay, here's the thing. We are 9 minutes away from 21 on the clock. Can we ask more of this at another time? Cap?
I'm not sure. But I think you can... Hold on.
Because this says conclude.
I think you don't have to be there at, like, exactly 21. Like, he'll be there for, like, an hour.
Okay.
Maybe.
I guess we'll see. I don't want to risk it by, you know, wasting these...
You do have a save before this, so, like,
That's...
really worst comes to worst, off-stream, you can, like...
Yes.
Reload,
yes.
do all of this,
yes.
and then do it all.
Do all of the choices, yes.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know... hair.
Another puff, more nervous.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
She meant she sees him in her dreams.
I've also seen him in a dream.
You have? Not like I do, I imagine.
Yeah, so we kind of projected ourselves onto the corpse. She's run out of cigarette. Time to light a new one. Oh, Cap, the noise is back, just so you know, sorry.
Echo.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. How do you see him? I see him as me. I'm guessing because of how the third one is worded, we can ask both of these, so I'm just gonna...
You don't want to know.
She looks into the pack. It's light green, then pulls out a ciggy. See him as... I see him as me.
She dips the cigarette in the lighter's flame and inhales, then looks at you with her lungs full of smoke.
I can see the similarity, yes.
She breathes out through her nostrils. The air smells of menthol.
Funny.
The lieutenant says softly.
Funny how?
Nothing. I also saw him. We had a long inspection and that sort of thing sticks with you. Let's move on.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, yeah, but also that's also something that we haven't really seen him say sticks with you. What did they hang him for, if not rape?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
Oh yeah, she thinks.
And his role in this strike was... what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military. Worked for Wild Pines. And against the Union.
Right.
We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
Okay, so that was still the primary thing. Man, if it really wasn't rape, that was really good, like, group acting then. Them being so protective of that topic. Actually, no, them being protective of the topic was probably more so related to the fact that, you know, it didn't really happen, but it was something that they wanted to have against the guy. Why was there a bullet in his head?
Bullet? They shot him too?
There's a silence. Her brows meet in the middle for a pained frown.
They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
Oh no. I might have not needed to say that.
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused, sorry.
So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
Oh.
It's hard to know what to think about that answer. She's just tired. Don't push her too much.
And it's 21 on the clock. Alright, no, that makes sense. How do the Hardy Boys know you? Well, the Hardy Boys have told us, but I am curious about what she would say to this.
They're frequent guests. Downstairs. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now.
And how did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Did you party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No. Not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir?
Oh,
I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
all right. Thank you for telling us all of this, miss.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
The lieutenant looks at you. I had something else before we go, a little thing.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Okay, so this is the selection of choices that we actually can come back to. I need to talk to you about your room again. Yeah, okay. Notice your room is close to mine. I had a personal question. And this is the... Okay, interesting. Let's see. Volition Legendary 14. Look her in the eye. +1 slight confusion about bullet. Interesting. We have a skill point. We could upgrade Volition if it was needed. Let's see. Let's just see without saving. 42%.
She looks back. Time moves slowly. The triangles of her face rearranging into a weary smile. Don't worry. We will protect you from her beauty. We will consult you through the reefs and sounds of her persona.
We, as in the skills, protect you from her beauty. Does that mean like... I don't know. I don't know what to think of that.
What does
We
that
will see
mean?
through deceits. You are shielded. You are wise. You are advised. There are muscles on long white bones that line her limbs, just below the silver jumpsuit.
Oh no.
Oh no, she's hot!
Yeah. I'm gonna ask what is happening.
Nothing. Just time passing. Don't worry. Anything out of the ordinary and you would be notified. Air moves in your windpipe. Your heart beats. You're a detective. Get back to detecting.
Am I being beguiled?
She presses her elbows against her waist and slowly turns her head. Her hair brushes her shoulders, making a small hissing sound, almost imperceptible.
Avert your eyes.
The strange moment ends. It was brief, no longer than 2.2 seconds.
Wow, okay. And right, we also have this, but okay,
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m. drinking coffee, most likely.
Alright. That's fine, let's just move.
You have a thing you can talk about with Kim.
Good. Thank you for
Yeah, I was gonna point that
telling me.
out.
Didn't notice.
Was gonna point that out.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
Do you think this will make them cooperate?
Nothing will make them respect the RCM,
Right.
but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Say in a hushed voice. Why did she tell us all of that?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
I'm not sure she had to lie. I wouldn't have known.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
She seems candid. Something is off here. Maybe I'll say two?
You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things.
A shadow runs across his face.
The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
Right, okay. Oh, I didn't actually see this. There's a window we can interact with.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
Why is the music so ominous suddenly?
Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
This window was recently replaced? Oh!
Looks like it, yes.
Oh,
He adjusts his glasses.
You know which window has not been recently replaced?
The one I smashed in my room. What is this, guilt now? Didn't we establish that someone else did that? Okay. The one I smashed in my room?
Yes, that one. Cold wind is seeping in right now. Just one floor below you. Messing up your concentration here.
Stop distracting him! He has work to do! Plus, if I recall, the window has been giving him shit ever since he got here!
Hold on, let me...
Looks like it.
You know which window is not.
Guilt now?
Whatever it is, it's messing with your concentration.
Stop distracting
Okay,
him!
bye. Thanks, horrific necktie.
Thank you, horrific necktie.
Oops. Yeah, right, this, you have to actually click the stairs over there. Okay. Let's catch up with chat. It's been a bit.
It's been a long bit, actually.
Yes, very long. Very, very long. It's not that bad, Craft. Have you looked in there? No, I mean, it isn't that bad. Republic of Orania, straight up alternate Netherlands. They didn't even try to hide it. Really? Okay, well, clearly I didn't know this because I'm not knowledgeable enough about the Netherlands. Black bills? God damn, they must have infinite ink to print all of that. True also. Maybe it's just the way they make paper. No idea how would deal with talking about this as well. Actually, it's evening. I'm sorry, JG. Well, isn't that reveal a sledgehammer to the head? Kind of, yeah. Hello, Otto Thiel. Oh, dang it. We'll return to it. Let's go out. Actually, okay. We could save that point to actually level up Volition, but... there's another thing. We still have the precarious world. Maybe next time.
Do you
Actually,
wanna do it?
I don't know. Hold on a second. How close are we to another skill point? Very close. Let's just... You know what? Okay. Let's do it. And then... Magnesium-based life form, fair weather... Okay. Precarious world. Internalize. All red checks fail. We need to remember that.
Okay, reminder that all red checks fail.
Yeah, while the thought is on. Okay, let's go. Hopefully the man is still there. Ooh. This place looks so cool when it's nighttime. Oh! The sea breeze carries more than salt. Meat. Not rotten, not fresh. Grilled. What?
Grilled meat?
Grilled meat?
Someone's having a barbecue.
I guess.
Clearly.
This place looks nice, with those little lights there. Okay, let's go in.
Echo.
Yeah, sorry. Oh right, we had more stuff to do in this place. Oh, there he is, okay. A maroon glow of light pollution rises from the east. Maroon, not yellow, okay. You hear distant traffic. Night is falling on the city. Of course, I've thought about quitting, but for what? Okay, let's save. Scheele, what's this? Oh, pry bar work. But okay, let's not do that right now. Not everything that needs to be said needs to be heard. Okay, you know what? Probably better if we... Actually, okay, can we take off thoughts during, like, an interaction? I always forget about this.
I don't think so.
Okay. I'll take it off for now. Deep down, everyone is...
Gendarmerie, you found me.
The young man on the balcony gives you a bright smile before taking another drag from his cigarette.
His slender figure is backlit by city lights, its distant streets and motorways flashing like diamonds. It feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight.
Yeah. We found a key hidden under a stone. Was it yours?
It was mine. My friends use it from time to time to visit me.
As he looks at you, something sparkles in his eyes.
So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
That's what I'm aiming for, yes. Honestly, I'm just trying to not screw anything up. I'm not going to make things just right. I'm going to make them spectacular. Ignored his question. I was hoping to talk to a possible witness. Your balcony overlooks the murder scene. Okay, I'm gonna say spectacular. I don't know. This is more sorry cop energy too. Hold on, let me see. Sorry cop 17.
Beautiful.
Still 17.
Still 17.
Okay. He says again, a nearby street lamp casts shadows on his chin, drawing out the slender cheekbones.
I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
He nods towards door 28. Well, this is a change of pace. Wasn't he like saying that he would just, I don't know, completely escape this area? Or am I misremembering? By the way, I'm really digging the view here. Point to the sketty city skyline. Is it Friday tonight? It feels like Friday. Why would I want to meet your friend? Okay, let's just ask all of these because we clearly can.
Mm-hmm. That's why I chose this place. Martinez is special, isn't it?
He looks away, his cigarette end glowing in the dark.
Wait. Suddenly you're digging things?
The lieutenant whispers to you, shaking his head. What? What do you mean by that?
What?
Suddenly you're digging things. I'm digging the view here.
Oh, digging the view.
No, I don't get it. I don't get why did
Because you don't use that phrasing like ever.
Oh, okay.
Like they like the view and
No. It's the point of Kim saying it is that he doesn't like Cap said. No, not that he doesn't get it. It's phrasing that kind of Harry normally doesn't use, which I didn't even realize. Okay, where did that even come from? Is it Friday tonight? It feels like a Friday.
Yeah, it does feel like the end of the week. Such gentle weather.
Is it though? It was like snowing really hard just a second ago. Why would I want to meet your friend?
Trust me, you do.
Okay, very well. I'll talk to him, but first I want to talk to you. I have so many questions.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
That was said with a little bit of aggression.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark and the neighboring windows have lit up, one by one. Downstairs, a cat crosses the yard, disappearing into the bush.
Kitty!
Besides, I've got to run.
Right, you still say that. You're still saying that.
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad. Something tells you you're never going to talk to an individual this cool or mysterious ever again.
Wow, run where? But I just found you again. Go if you must, I don't care. I don't care what about people leaving me all the time. Bleh. Run where?
To the city. It's a beautiful night.
He gestures idly towards distant motorways.
A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club, music blasting over the entire district. It's chilly, and as the chemicals hit his nervous system, 1,000 shivers ripple through his body.
Okay. Only if you promise that we'll talk again, it's important. I guess I'll say that.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's mouth as you're saying those words.
Something... What, like a smile or a frown? Because I can't really tell. Is it Kim just being happy that we're taking the case seriously or what?
We'll talk. Just not tonight.
The smoker assures you, brushing his hand through the air. Okay, so it's not totally escaping, he's just gonna go away. Okay, huh.
Take care, alright?
Wow, okay, that's gained. Interview with the Sunday friend. He says with another disarming smile, before slipping off into the night.
And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme for him.
He's always leaving. Why is he always leaving, Kim? There's something so different about him that I just can't put my finger on. I think I know what this is about, and it's really funny if it is. Let's go, Kim. We have to interview his Sunday friend. I'm gonna say one.
Who knows, detective? It's a mystery.
He says, turning his face away from you. There's something so different about him that I just can't put my finger on.
Different, of course.
Okay, I feel like Kim knows what's going on here, but I don't. I mean, like Harry doesn't. I have a suspicion. His shirt. Why is his shirt always... Okay, we're getting to it. Why is his shirt always unbuttoned? He's such a good listener. I like talking to him. There's just something so mysterious about the way he talks and moves. He smells good. Why on earth does he smell so good? This is really funny too. Okay. Let me look at the chat. I think I'll allow myself this time. Gambling is now prohibited. We have to put that death meat in its place. It's not a death meat. Also, hello, ploy phrase. And hello, Sunny. From Omori, wow! My favorite interaction, cool. Hello, the Ives of March. Also, hello. I think first time on the channel. Hello, welcome. Not sticking around, but I just want to say I love the art in the thumbnail, and you all seem cool. Thank you! And and thank you for complimenting the art, too. I'm pretty happy with it as well. JG saying hi to everybody. Okay. Can I ask all of these, Cap? Do you remember?
No, you can only do one.
Oh, damn.
We have to put the cooked meat in its place, my belly.
Okay, sure, sadist. I don't think that's what it meant, but okay.
No, I know, I was just thinking...
Yeah, no, yeah, fine. I just didn't get your joke either, sorry, my bad. But yeah, I need to decide here. His shirt, why is his shirt always unbuttoned? He's like such a good listener, such a mysterious about, yeah, okay. I wanna say 4, it's the funniest to me, I'm gonna go for 4.
He smells good.
The lieutenant squints his eyes, trying to hold back laughter. Okay.
He smells good, and that's weird.
He's barely holding it together. It's all he can do to keep from bursting out in laughter.
Come on, let's go. We've got a potential witness to interview. His Sunday friend, remember?
Okay. Okay.
I think he gets it.
No, yeah. Let's go in. Hello. Quarterly business magazine. Oh, something under the bed. An empty ashtray. We can see that through the wall. Okay. Oh, it said something, but I didn't see. Dishes soaked in a pot. Someone is always watching. Okay. Flyers for underground parties. Dates for open lectures at a local university. Oh. Samaran conical hat. Logics minus suggestion. I mean, I don't want to steal right in front of him. An exquisite canopy bed made of metal.
The thing you missed was governmental issues take me all over Revishal, as you can see.
Oh yeah, in a wider sense, okay, didn't read that. Expensive men's perfume lingers in the air. An old photo of the same apartment dated year 01. Again. Party Dragon Silk Robe. +1 drama, +1 electrochemistry. Whoa. An overcoat that's both pluses. Damn, okay. Oh no, this isn't also on the ++. Never mind then. Yeah, again, I don't want to just take things.
Take it!
Okay, Cap.
For the collection!
Okay,
For the collection!
Klepto Cap, fine.
Yes!
Fine. Buckets of paint on a layer of old newspapers. Okay, before moderacy and everything, even in moderacy. Okay. Let's check out these new things. +1 logic, super logical for a cop to wear this. I don't think it is. -1 suggestion, incentive bachelor party vibes. Okay. This Tony cone-shaped hat looks like a beacon of Samaran wisdom. Its straws sticking up like antennas. Thank God you can't really see people's reactions when they see you strolling around in this incredibly insensitive headpiece. That's what I was thinking. +1 drama, become the dragon, minus +1 electrochemistry, become an addict in a strange bathing robe. Okay. This sleazy, silky bathing robe is vibrant blues, features a roaring dragon on its front, ready to take off into the night. A red belt has been provided for fastening. It's culturally insensitive, but only for people who are not from Seoul. The real Seoulites probably don't care. Okay.
How do you look like in these?
I don't wanna...
Come on.
Okay, let's talk to him. Hello.
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
The man in business casual removes his cufflinks.
His hands are clean and well manicured. This is a man who knows the importance of appearances.
All right.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur-la-Clé.
I'm gonna pretend I know all of this stuff.
I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
Encyclopedia help.
This is a little strange. That's also true.
Hanging? What a drag. He seems like a cultured gentleman. You should ask him about the finer things.
Okay, conceptual. I wanna load the last one because I do want to get more encyclopedia, and just in case we get more info about these places that he's mentioning. So wait, where is our hat? There it is. We're getting so many clothes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's our only encyclopedia clothes, so it's okay.
Officers of the Revachol.
His hand...
I heard you...
Hanging? What a drag. He seems like a cultured gentleman. You should ask him about the finer things.
Point at the bed. Before we go on, I absolutely have to inquire about this wonderful canopy. Show him the silk robe. Before we get to that, tell me where did you get this beautiful silk robe from? Show him the Samaran hat. We'll get to that right after you tell me the story behind the black Samaran hat. That will get down to business. Hello, Mr. Right? How did he say his name? Philedrun. I don't know.
I forgot. I wasn't paying attention.
Sure, one.
Oh yes, my friend has a great eye for these things. He refuses to tell me where it came from. It's a mystery.
He smiles.
I believe they call this type of frame industrial. It's very comfy. That's really all I can tell you about it.
He forms a little rooftop with his fingers. Cold air sweeps in from the balcony.
The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
You actually witnessed the link. Oh, I didn't ask. Couldn't ask about the
was
okay, it's okay.
Choice.
It's all right. It's all right. What's an official like you doing in Martinez? Can you tell me about your friend? We're gonna actually ask two first.
The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
Okay, but what are you doing here in this apartment? Are you some kind of bureaucrat? What is this international community? What is the price stability? I probably said that completely wrong. Enough business. Let's talk about something else. I guess I'm gonna guess that I can actually talk all of these. Say all of these.
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
So you're some kind of bureaucrat?
Yes, as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability. This is one of the main projects of the Moral Inter.
He glances at his watch. What is this international community?
La Communauté Internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the Coalition.
Oh.
In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution.
And what do I call the coalition?
Your employer, technically speaking. The governing authority of Revachol. The RCM is but one part of this provisional administration.
Right, okay, no, yeah. What is the price stability?
It is the most important thing.
Doesn't tell me anything.
It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment, which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
Basically, it makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Alright.
Précisément. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%.
Below 2% of what? This is fascinating, but I wanted to ask something else. Okay, just below 2% of what?
But not too far below. No. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%.
Really? I don't know anything about inflation, so I don't know. Okay, whatever. You're not answering my questions at all?
The Coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
Okay, sure, give me a leaflet.
A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability is the raison d'être of the Moral Inter. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist. But oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad. You can always call our information line. Making information available is part of the Moral Intern's commitment to transparency.
Okay. I've heard about this Moral Intern before, but I want to know more. Sure, if we're here already.
It's the International Organization for Moralists.
Oh.
Hence, Moralist International.
I didn't even catch that.
The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies, as is the Coalition.
Mind babies. Turn to Kim. So when I said I was a lucky of capital, what I should have said is that I'm a Moral Intern binge. Oh, turn to Kim. So we're actually working for the Moral Intern? That doesn't seem so bad. I don't know, I'm gonna say 1.
Doing one's job doesn't automatically make one anyone's bitch. Besides, there are more nefarious powers to work for than the Moral Intern.
Turn back to Sunday, friend. Are you a moral? Well, he just said that.
But of course.
Am I a... This is a really... Okay, I'm gonna... Can I say both of these things, Cap? I know this is a very specific question.
I'm not sure, I don't remember.
I'm gonna say 2 because it's funnier.
Well, do you value freedom? Do you believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values?
Lieutenant, are you a moralist? What is a normal, stable world? Martinez doesn't seem very normal or stable to me. I'm gonna ask Kim first.
Me?
You've managed to catch the lieutenant off guard, but only for a moment. He quickly recomposes himself.
Oh.
I'm a lieutenant of the RCM, dedicated to maintaining law and order in Revachol.
Oh.
A very moralist answer.
The man nods.
The lieutenant is practiced in the art of putting on a show for one's superiors.
That's... yeah. Okay. What is a normal, stable world?
The Occident is part of the normal world. Oranje, Sur-la-Clé.
The normal world? Okay. There are places in the world that are not normal by definition. Okay. I mean, not okay. I don't know. That doesn't seem very nice. Martinez doesn't seem very normal or stable to me.
Martinez? No. Martinez is something else.
Something else entirely from the rest of Revachol? Okay. What about the rest of Revachol? Is it part of the normal world?
Revachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy.
What's interim? Cap?
Interim means like temporary, like in between.
Oh. Interesting. Wasn't the revolution like 50 years ago?
Yeah, so very long interim government.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
Gives you an approving nod.
You ask Cap stuff like how Harry asked stuff to Kim.
Yeah, like truly.
Cheers.
I don't think I'm a moralist. Moralism sounds incredibly boring. I want more action. Okay. Moralism is ideology of foreign occupiers. Democracy is a meaningless sham as long as the working class is under the foothill of capital. It's like every time I'm talking to people, I'm choosing option D. None of the above. Is that morals? That is a very funny meta joke about the game.
The game is calling you out.
I mean, I don't know. It's not really. I don't often choose D, but I definitely have. I won't say that I haven't. Like, hold on a second. How many points do I have? I have 3 points in moralist. So, if you want to get more XP, then I guess this. But like, this is also funny. Sure, fine, 3.
Of course, the detective's personal views do not represent the views of the...
Okay.
Ah, my friend. But the lesson of the revolution is that communism does not work.
It didn't work because the coalition crushed it violently. We just haven't tried real communism yet. What you're telling me this world here is working out well? Okay, these are quite the questions.
You started it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Which I might want to backtrack on that, because I don't feel, again, this is another thing of like, I feel stressed because I don't feel qualified to actually talk on this. I just kind of chose it because I thought, oh right, I remember I have the XP bonus thing. I mean, yeah, this is the closest to what I've noticed to be the truth, right? Like, didn't even get a jump start, so.
Oh yes, the big bad coalition crushed the revolution. Tell me, if the revolution was succeeding, would it have been crushed so easily? Are we really so bad for wanting compromise, peace, and prosperity on reasonable, achievable terms? Ask yourself that. Now, enough of this delightful political interlude. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Wait, can you repeat, Cap?
I said this guy's an idiot.
That's what I was thinking, because like he like brushed off the question with saying, if the revolution was crushed, was it good to begin with? Well, that like economic plans don't have anything to do with the revolution's ability to overthrow the previous status quo. So like, that's not really related. Well, regardless of if like I actually understand what the hell the revolution would be doing, because truth be told, I still don't understand what the hell like communism is like, even like, conceptually. Like I have some ideas, but like not an actual understanding, which this is it's
Feel free to ask me anytime.
No, yeah, I know. It just contributes to my entire like being lost in certain conversations in this game,
Yeah, fair enough.
I love how this game encourages you to be more radical. I always find the choices of like, wait, that sounds boring, I want more action, like what we just got, to be the funniest regarding that. Which actually, you know what, I want to see what that would lead to, if that doesn't like really like undo anything here.
National organization.
Doing one's
okay.
job.
But of course. Well, do you value freedom?
Moralism.
Martinez, Revachol, but they are working towards it.
Okay, let's see this.
Do you think peace is boring? What about prosperity?
Looks sounds like a snooze fest. Prosperity sounds like a lot of fun. Peace sounds pretty good. This is kind of, again, brushing off the thing. Like, saying if you if you agree with these things, therefore, yeah. I'm gonna say snooze fest.
My friend, that is only because you have never known the alternative. And I pray you never do.
Okay.
Now, enough of this delightful political...
Craft, you were lagging for a bit.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Was it noticeable on stream, anybody?
Yeah.
Oh, goddammit.
Yeah, Doc also noticed it.
Yeah, I see it now. Was any dialogue missed? Question mark?
I don't think so.
Hopefully not.
I mean, you can continue, but...
Tell me about sur la clé. I think that's how he said it. I'm sorry. I wish Salma was here. Sur la clé? I don't know.
Salmo!
No, well, yeah, because Salmo is French. I think this is like these names are French.
I'm
pretty
calling
sure, right?
for Salmo.
Tell me about Sur la clé.
What's there to say? Sur la Clé is a modern, urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of EPIS. Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Revachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes.
What'd you say, Kat?
Sorry, I was just giggling because what he said reminded me about this meme, like the which is like a chart of like most evil to least evil countries, where it's like China is at one end and the U.S. is at the other end. And it says this article was sponsored by the American Burger Freedom Institution.
Okay. Burger freedom, the most important kind of freedom. Okay. What makes Revachol Sur la Clé's darling?
Because a great percentage of Revachol's culture hails from Sur la Clé. Its language, its people, its cuisine even. Or at least in the downtown La Delta area.
But it had different stuff before, and in different areas. Okay.
Jamrock and other parts of the international zone have been mercifully spared of Sur la Clé's love for meatballs and mashed potatoes.
Mercifully spared. Okay, so it has the like different... Interesting. That's interesting. Okay. Tell me about Oranje.
Oranje is an exemplary nation who, as a core member of EPIS, contributes 28% of our annual budget. Next to Sur la Clé, Oranje is probably the most prominent member of the international community.
Which one of them is more EPIS? Okay, but outside of EPIS, what is Oranje? I'm assuming we're gonna ask both.
As founding members, they are both very EPIS. Oranje carries a lot of political weight, while Sur la Clé takes care of the business side of things. Sur la Clé hosts the headquarters of the major EPIS institutions.
Okay, but outside.
Oranje's economy is one of the most advanced in the world. It has successfully transitioned from heavy industry to advanced services and generally acts as an engine for sustainable change in the international community.
Can't you just talk like a normal person?
About what?
About Oranje, just tell me what it's like there.
Oh, it's very urban and very well organized. Their streets are clean, their horse cars run on time, the people are polite and efficient. Like I said, they are an example for less emerged nations to follow.
I don't like how he like... I don't know, like it's the like categorizing like places in the world as part of the normal world and not normal, then and like this also it feels very derogatory. I don't know. Enough business, let's talk about something else.
Whatever you wish, officer.
Okay, that was a lot. We're 46 past 21, okay. You actually witnessed the lynching. Can you tell me about your friend? I guess I'm gonna say one, no?
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
The man gives a solemn nod. Turn to the lieutenant. This is just the break we've been looking for! Is it because you did it, Mr. Vetruin? I don't know. Start from the beginning if you don't mind. Okay, I'm gonna say to Kim.
Easy, detective. No need to jump to conclusions.
He eyes the spectacled man near the window, who smiles and spreads his hands. Is it because you did it? No, I'm gonna say 3.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
What do you mean, like in a play?
The lieutenant is already scribbling down notes.
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated. Interesting.
Who were they? Can you describe them? How many of them were there? Okay, obviously we can ask both, so let's see.
I couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez.
He pauses, looking for the right wording.
Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities.
Wow, okay. Flowery language.
So-
He put the flowery language aside to say that. I mean, he still has it, but like still. Very, very direct with his opinions here. How many of them were there?
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
Okay.
The lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the mention of that number.
Yeah. Did any of them mention the giant of Kokolud? How is that related to it?
What?
Did any of them look like drummers? Oh, because no, I remember our initial analysis of the footsteps of the footprints on the ground. Yeah, you know what? Sure, 1.
No, there were no mythological giants, I'm afraid. They were all quite human, so far as I could.
I love how he treated that as like such a serious question. Any of them look like drummers?
Drummers? Why, no. But then, I don't know what a drummer is supposed to look like.
I think we can drop the drummer angle. That was my bad.
The lieutenant says impatient. Right, because it was a Kim thing. I completely forgot about that. Okay. What
Yeah,
happened
and he was
next?
embarrassed about it.
Yeah. I forgot about that. That was very funny. I forgot about it completely. What happened next?
I went back inside.
Were you able to see anything from inside?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
Were they men? Women? What ethnicity were they? What happened next? Men, women?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
Ethnicity?
I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Aeropagites among them. And I am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent.
That's the first time I think we've seen anybody referred to as white in this game, I'm pretty sure. It's kind of a... Like
White
previously it was all
people.
like about the places where they come from. So that's quite the thing. What happened next?
Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
What do you mean nothing happened? They lynched a guy.
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
Why didn't you call the RCM? You're right, that does seem strange.
You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock.
This seems really suspicious the way he's talking about this. The man wipes his glasses.
I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
All I can say is that it was late.
Did you check your watch? You know what I just realized? His background really reminds me of Joyce's. The blue, the specific shade of blue. You didn't check your watch?
My watch? Yes, now I remember. It was 30 minutes past midnight. Give up.
This makes me think of the first case in Ace Attorney. Not that I've actually seen most of that game. I have precisely only seen the first case. He looks at his watch as though noticing it for the first time. So let me get this straight. You didn't actually witness the hanging itself, did you?
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
Frickin', can you say that like a normal person then?
It seems this wasn't the break you were hoping for.
Damn.
I think we have everything we need. Thank you for talking to us, Mr. Villedroit.
Villedroit, okay. The lieutenant
Harry
said...
got too excited.
Yeah, the lieutenant says, closing his notebook.
Of course. Anything I can do to assist the RCA.
Anything you can do, but you didn't call... Okay. There's still something about that. Well, like, why didn't he... Okay. Question classy about a dead man? Classy about... Okay, right. No. Okay,
Right.
never
Now
mind.
that you're done with that
That's a
conversation,
different
I'll
thing.
have to like dip out.
Right.
I have D&D in like 10 minutes, so I gotta set up.
Have fun. I've actually joined a session recently as well. A campaign,
Yeah?
sorry. Yeah.
Nice.
Me and Asfi are actually in the same campaign.
Show me your
And
D&D
Sadist.
character or something.
Yeah, I will. I shall. It's a dragonborn wizard.
Cool. Alright, see ya.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna ask about the friends.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Hi.
Okay.
I have terrible news. I just realized my mic has been muted for who knows how long.
Oh no. Have
So
you said anything?
Oh my
Have you said
God.
anything funny?
I was trying to say something earlier, but like I thought it just didn't hear me because like every time I tried to say it, like the in-game dialogue was going, so I stopped. So at some point I just stopped trying because it was too late.
Oh.
But yeah, that's why
Oh.
It's okay. Nothing ever happens. Bye-bye.
Nothing
Okay.
ever happened.
People said their byes. Can you tell me about your friend?
Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education.
Why?
He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
What's Kedra? How did you know to even become friends? You still haven't told me who he is. What are you doing in his apartment by yourself? I had something else in mind. What's Kedra?
Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But, between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue.
I just realized the PIS is probably meant to be like the European Union, like a similar kind of thing. I just realized that. What do you mean?
That it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since.
What's this EPIS thing you keep talking about? But that doesn't tell me anything about Kendra itself. Kendra? I don't know. Is it weren't there called something in between? Right, because this was also something that Harry was actually looking for before and he didn't answer. I hope I can say both of these things.
EPIS is a very special program developed by the Moral Intern to support certain Occidental nations. It began as a unified system of weights and measures, which proved to be a wild success. Nothing but kilograms and centimeters as far as the eye can see. It was such a wild success that we expanded it into an economic union for the processing of steel. Another success. And between you and me, the Moral Intern feels emboldened by this success. Emboldened to take EPIS to the next level.
Betty said, "Oh, I also play a Dragonborn wizard in DD. Nice. Isn't so? Oh, so Kedra is Turkey. Got it. Oh, man, again, my lack of knowledge about like actual lack of knowledge about countries comes through. I didn't pick up on that at all.
Don't worry, I don't have any knowledge of it either.
Okay, but like, what does it stand for? What's on the next level? I don't know, what does it stand for?
Why? It stands for progress and stability, like the Moral Intern as a whole.
No, what do the letters stand for?
It's been such a wild, extraordinary success thus far. We are very excited to take it to the next level.
You don't even hear the words I'm saying, do you?
A supranational political alliance. The United States of Occident.
Is it going to be? Is it going to be like this place here?
You mean Revachol? No, it's going to have transparent democracy.
Is Revachol going to be a part of the EPIS?
It's one day going to be a candidate member of EPIS, sure.
So it's not even a candidate member right now. Didn't you say that the candidate members never become real members?
No. Candidate members do become members. Why do we even have the whole system in place if they don't? It just takes time. Time and evaluation.
It's like our temporary government, seemingly.
But we were talking about my friend here, not politics.
Okay, hold on a
Kedra is
second.
that it's never going to happen.
Called something in between?
It's warm. It's also known for its mandarin trees and dust storms from Supramundi. Kedra's an emerging market, but it still has a long way to go. Maybe that's why my friend's menage decided to emigrate.
How did you two even become friends?
How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Peninsula? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community is forced to step in.
What are you saying? You're not... Are you a real human being? What are you talking about? No one becomes friends that way.
Au contraire. It's how millions of people end up where they are.
Okay, big
Meeting
picture,
the people
awesome.
do. It's how I came here, and my friend.
I didn't ask for anything poetical this time, though. I asked about a specific, like, okay, if you didn't want to say it, you can just say you don't want to say, dude. You still haven't told me who he is.
Sorry. Who?
The man throws a quick glance at his watch. Your friend, the smoker on the balcony, we were just talking about him.
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
Okay. Fine, but what's his real name? So all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the arts? This is such an experience talking with this man. Fine, but what's his real name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation.
If you're sure we have the information in our database already, why can't you just... Okay. So all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the arts.
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes.
Which arts?
He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him.
Okay, but what is he actually... The man, not the fact that he's a talented youth. What are you doing? What are you doing in his
apartment? Master of yapping.
Yes. What are you doing in his apartment by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
The man smiles, nodding to the window. What view? It's dark outside. Isn't it rude for your friends to leave you alone like this? I'm gonna say one.
Listen.
He says, raising his hand.
A baby is crying in the neighboring apartment.
Someone's baby is crying.
No, listen.
He says again, looking outside.
The Insulindian Bay.
What about it? I was asking about your friend. Okay, what about it?
This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or a kitchen. But the million real view stays. You can't take that away.
He knocks on the balcony door, his face mirrored in the darkened glass. I was asking about your friend.
My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you've seen him around. He's a busy bee.
Busy bee.
Okay, I'm just enjoying
it rude?
We're old friends. Nothing's taboo between us. He comes and goes.
So you're old friends. But you didn't say actually how you met. You were talking about like how nations come together. If you don't want to say, just say you don't want to say, dude.
I'm sure you'll see him around. He's very active.
I had something else in mind.
I'm all ears, officer.
Okay, bye.
A moment, officer. Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Really? Hold on, why can't we talk later? I'm not going anywhere, I just want to take a look around the apartment. Thanks for the heads up, but my work here is done. Okay, hold on, why can't we talk later?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
Why though? Like, huh? If you are a witness, then like, that's like part of the... What?
Sure, go ahead. It's a beautiful space. Let me know if you have any further questions.
All of this is perfectly normal, a bit mundane if anything.
Oh, this room is lit up.
Yeah, I think after because it's after 22.
Was there anything else? I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
Is it because you did it?
Because I did it?
The man scoffs.
He's clearly not a man accustomed to being spoken to in that manner, let alone to being accused of murder.
My apologies, I misspoke. I mean, what did you see? Don't jerk my chain, paper jockey. You read it, didn't you? I don't know, man. Hold on, when was the last save?
Just now.
Just now.
It saved after you close the dialogue.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna say this too.
What's the meaning of this? Is your colleague here trying to arrest me?
Arrest me? He looks at you, then at the lieutenant.
He sounds almost mocking, saying those words. Arrest me.
Yeah, right, because he's like inarrestable. Okay.
There is no meaning, sir. Please excuse my colleague. This case has been a great strain on his nerves.
Back off. Now. This man has diplomatic immunity. It serves no good to accuse him of a crime he didn't commit.
Right. No, yeah, that makes absolute sense, yes. It's interesting, though, that Esprit de Corps, like, completely different, like, you know, cadence in the voice there. Kim's right, I'm sorry, I haven't been myself lately. What gets on my nerves is murderers. Why'd you kill him, man?
At this point, if your intention was to reload, just keep going.
Yes.
I won't stand for this. What's your name? I'll have your badge.
My name's Harry. Lieutenant Ефreiter Harry Dubois. Around these parts, I go by Tequila. Tequila Sunset. I'm in between names right now.
You'll be in between jobs soon. Get out. This instant.
Good God, detective. One more stunt like that and they'll have you institutionalized. Now, let's go, before you get us into any more trouble.
Remember that guy, Ace Ulsterberg? The red-headed officer asks. He leans against the doorframe, while his bald companion is hunched over an open filing drawer. The guy who got canned for trying to arrest that diplomat? The bald man asks. Well, technically, he got canned for being shit-faced on the job. But yeah, trying to arrest the ambassador from Gottwald while shit-faced was probably a contributing factor. The bald man squints at a file, then returns it to the cabinet. A new drawer opens with a grinding screech. He turns back to the redhead in the doorway. What made you think of him now? Don't know. He just kind of popped into my mind. Excuse me, Chester, says a female officer who threads her way into the file room. Where is old Ace now? The bald officer asks. Here, the female officer chimes in. I believe he's part of a certain bureaucrat's security detail. No fucking way. The redhead is dumbfounded. How'd he pull that off? Family connections, I'd imagine. His father-in-law works for the Office of Standards and Best Practices. With that, the woman exits, a grey file folder tucked under her arm.
So that was like an entire recollection of an event or something, related to just some people at a police precinct, just like talking about a person who, did what we were basically just doing, but not drunk. So.
Is it? I feel like that's just imagining what would have happened if you kept pushing him.
Oh yeah.
Because like
probably.
that description fit you pretty well.
That's also true. Okay, you know what? I want to load. Because there were a couple other options there, and I was
there
kind of
anything
curious.
else? I'm sorry to say
That
I
was
did,
wild.
officer.
I feel like this guy keeps. I feel like this guy keeps talking in circles. No, he absolutely does, Betty.
Yeah,
This guy doesn't feel real. He's an amalgamation of armchair politics, colonial apologism, and incoherent babble. He's a true centrist because he speaks about nothing with all the words. Well, that's quite a description.
Yeah.
Armchair
yeah.
I've heard the term armchair politics. I've never really considered what it means. I guess it would be because is armchair politics then like I don't know, just discussing how the world is, not how it could be, and from like a very comfortable position. Like, is that what that means? Because that kind of feels like it would be the definition. I'm late. Sorry, Nandemo. We're gonna be ending soon, but we're kind of looking at different options here. OMG, it's the word. Oh no, he didn't even say OMG. I just inserted that for some reason. Oh, it's the worst character from the Elamau. Is it the worst now? Okay, and then, hold on. Okay.
Easy.
Oh no, hold on, no. Wrong thing. Sorry. We just got. we just got through the
Was there
whole...
anything else? I'm sorry to speak
this.
of.
He's clearly not
Don't
a
jerk
man
my chain,
accustomed
paper
to being
jockey.
spoken to.
What's the meaning of
He sounds...
There is no...
Back off. Now.
Kim's right, I'm sorry, I haven't been
This
myself lately.
Well, I can certainly understand that. That hanging was a surreal play. Everything since then has been too.
The man loosens his tie knot and appears to relax slightly.
I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seen.
Okay, so this is
Sounds like the
old.
victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated.
We've already seen these,
Interesting.
though.
I went back inside.
Were you able to see anything from inside?
Officer, the yard was pitched.
Okay.
Well, that's the strangest part, officer.
So you lynched the
Eventually,
guy.
their shouts died down, and that
That
was...
does seem strange.
I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
All I can say is that it was late. My watch. No, I didn't see.
It seems this wasn't the break you... I think we have...
Of course. Anything I can do.
Okay, so
to
that was
assist
fine.
Gracia.
Let's just leave it at that, I suppose.
Of course. I'm sorry I couldn't be the break you were looking for. Good luck with the investigation.
Okay, let's leave. Save
Bye,
here.
Sunday friend.
Bye-bye, Sunday friend. Okay, I am... Oh, hello. Did we see this before? Oh yeah, that's just a watch station thing. So this is still like this. Let me see, because this might have consequences. Let this be the last thing we do today, and then we will be signing off. Okay, never mind. Pry bar doesn't work. That's fine.
Rip.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess that'll be it for today. We didn't do really... Okay, well, we did do some major things. We certainly still have to talk to Titus, but I'd rather do that with a Cap. And we also have... Kim, what are you doing? We also, you know, talked...
He's breaking it down again.
Yeah. He's put a spin on it. He's put a spin on the spin. We talked to Classier, that was pretty good. We talked to this guy. And pretty major things. Things that we've been definitely... I don't know, like looking forward to. Oh! I completely forgot to actually check the door, like next to the one that we actually came out of. You know, at the balcony, at the roof of Classier. I completely forgot about that. We should do that next time. If we actually end up next to her again. I should remember that, but yeah, okay. Thank you everybody for watching. If you're still here, it would be greatly appreciated if you liked and subscribed. That would be really nice. Liked and subscribed. And question of the day. Not sure. Any ideas?
No, I don't have any ideas. SV?
Oh no.
I don't know. Just, you know, a regular comment about something you liked, something you didn't like, whatever. Neither of us have any ideas about the questions of the day, so let me catch up with the chat one last time, and that'll be the end for today. I'll try to join earlier next time, lol. It's fine, non-demo. Don't feel pressured. I never want anybody here to feel pressured about joining. Armchair anything. Speaking about something without any real education of knowing of it. Oh, okay. See, my thinking was the armchair part of it comes from sitting in a comfortable position while not really involved with the topic at hand. That's what I assumed armchair meant. I didn't know, really. So thank you, JG. Kim's boogieing it again. Yeah. Okay, bye-bye, everybody. Bye, Poloi phrase. Bye. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, bye-bye, goodbye. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.